Hi everyone, I'm back today to share my design team project for Artymaze for December. I've done 2 journals. I had only planned to do one, but as usual the kit was that big and I printed that much stuff off, I managed to get 2 out of it. So I've done a traveller's notebook and a full-size journal. Haven't been around much of late. I've had a lot going on and a few things have happened. So I've not really been in much of a crafting mood, but I'm back now anyway to share these and hopefully back on track again. I'll just quickly show you the first traveller's notebook, and of course when you want to do a video the light's not very good and I'm waiting on a parcel to be delivered, so I can guarantee the parcel will be delivered right in the middle of while I'm filming, but I haven't got time to sit around and wait for parcels all day. Right, let's waffle. This measures, I think it's 8.5 by 4.25. I've made it out of craft tex. I'll just take the closure off first, would help. It's just a simple ribbon closure which I've attached a few bells on the end. Lots of jingle in this. I thought, seeing as it's Christmas, I'll be all jingly. And I have used a tutorial I recently watched on YouTube using, I won't be able to remember it now. Oh, what's that stuff you get in envelopes? Oh, right, I'll come back to that one. But anyway, what I did is I scrunched it, I painted it red, daubed a little bit of gold on it and then sealed it with Liquitex, and it gives it like a leather look effect, and it's very, very tough. Oh, what is that stuff? You know what you get in the... Oh, whatever, that's gone. So the cover is a little fabric Santa Claus which says Joyous Christmas to All, and I've just layered this up with various vintage laces, some new lace, a little bit of red trim and a little Tim Holtz embellishment. Just put a little bit of ticking underneath it. That's annoying me now because I can't remember what that's called. Or whatever. Will, when I eventually remember it, link everything in the description box below. As I said, this is the Artymaze Vintage Christmas kit, and it's lovely. And I do believe it does come in 2 sizes, Traveller's Notebook and the full size. Inside I've just done a little pocket which I've layered up with various bits of laces, bits of cheesecloth which I've dyed. With it being Christmas, I have put a lot of journaling cards and left a lot of space for writing, because if you're anything like me, it's all lists and notes at Christmas, so I have left plenty of spaces for that. Probably won't take everything out because you basically know what everything is. I've just done a little tuck here for the other journaling cards. As I said, it's nice and jingly, and I have trimmed the pages with lots of texture and bits of laces and stuff. A couple of journaling cards here with some lace trim. A tag which I've left writing space on the back, so loads of writing room. Flip up. I actually can't believe now how quick Christmas is coming round. In my head it was the ages off, but I go on holiday. Am I in frame? Yeah, I go on holiday into a week or Sunday. I go to Prague for 6 days, so I'm looking forward to that. But when I come home, Christmas is literally right upon me. A little flip out there, some music paper. All this music paper is actually in the kit, which is a blessing for me because I'm always running out of music paper. I've just done some ticking just to give some interest on the edges. I said plenty of writing space. Another pocket thing I've done using that paper that I actually can't remember what it's called at the moment, but you know what it is, you can't tear it, but when you paint it and you put your heat gun on it, it bubbles, and I just made some pockets out of that, which just put a couple of journaling cards. A doily, 2 more journaling cards. But I love the images in this kit. They are all very vintage, and I do love vintage Christmas images. There's lots of Santa Claus and little children and such like. another little flip. I've just put 2 more journaling cards here, some more detail on the side. That needs to be clipped in. I have left done everything with paper clips, so then I thought you can actually, like, I meant to show it you, but I've got a Christmas, it's not so much a Christmas daily, but a Christmas yearly, and each year I just put new journaling cards in. So your journal will always be your journal unless you obviously want to fill it up. I have made a couple of little handmade tags here with some red cards, and I've just laid them up with bits of cheesecloth, images, music paper. But I just thought they added a little bit of interest to it. These are predominantly Christmas colours, sort of red and white. I hadn't intended to go down that route, but once I started painting things red, then I found some red fabric. And then somebody gifted me this lovely, I think it was Carol, thanks Carol, this lovely red and gold. It sort of took a mind of its own. 3 more journaling cards here. They are mainly Santa themed and that, but I thought this time of year, and like a kid, I do love the magic of Santa Claus, and it sort of never gets old, does it? Just a couple of, I've put some of these Tim Holtz word sentiments throughout, which this one says, good old St. Nicholas. There is a little pocket here in this one, which you could actually put journaling cards, notes and such like in, and then just clip everything back in. Like I said, these next year can be taken out, reused, so your journal's always good. I've just done another little tag here with one of these red tags. Just laid it up with a little bit of fabric and put Silent Night on. Some more lace. Oh, actually this is an altered paper clip, which I've just layered up to hold a journal card. Another card and some little bits of ephemera at the back here, and it just says at the back, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. Once again, just laid it up some cheesecloth and some gold, is it tulle or something, and I've used the Tim Holtz papers. I'm trying to use a lot of my paper stash up because it's sitting there being ridiculous, and once again, quick easy tie. Well, it would be if I could get hold of it. These will both be listed in my Etsy shop, which I will put in later this afternoon if anybody's interested. Now the second one is a full size. I've used the full size papers. Once again, the same vintage Christmas. Simple ribbon closure. Never checked really to see if I'm in frame properly, have I? But it is what it is with me and videoing. This I've made again using Craftex, and I painted it red. I just sponged a little bit of gold on it. I layered it up with Santa Claus image, some more of that red, white, red and cream ticking, bits of cheesecloth, fabric, and I've covered the spine with the same lace. I think this was a lace doily actually. Some more vintage lace at the bottom, some pom-pom trim, and it's just got special delivery, one of the Tim Holtz nameplate things. Little red button, and this button up here, I don't know if you can actually see, it's actually got Santa Claus on it carrying a tree, so I just thought it sort of went within keeping. And this one, I forgot to say, I think the Traveller's Notebook had 40 pages into front to back. I think this one has got 2 signatures. I think that's 80 pages front to back. Like I said, I will, when I put them in the description box below, do everything up properly. In here I've just put, I don't think I'm in frame with this one, am I? Put a fabric pocket with some more of that cream and red ticking I've got. Laid it up again with cheesecloth, a little Dream of Christmas sticker. This book belongs to, and I'm not sure where I got these from. I think these are from another kit of Andrea's. It might be a Christmas wish, but I'm not sure. But apart from that, everything else is the vintage Christmas kit. Plenty of journaling cards in again, and I've just printed these back onto another background paper. But if anything like me, I like lines to write, and I like bit of an OCD person and everything, like everything straight and in lines, and when I don't have lines, my writing's everywhere, it does my head in. Love this image, it's just got little bits of music score, little vintage images. Love these Victorian children. Just put a little pocket in at the side where I've put just a very, very tiny little notebook in, which it'd be great for when you're going shopping. You could tick off your shopping list as you go along. Some more fabric which I've layered up. Here I've got a belly band which has been laid up with cheesecloth, gold glitter tulle, and in here I've just put some three journaling cards, and I've put another little journal which once again is handbag size. It's great for when you're popping out, and obviously I don't want to put your journal in a bag. Oh, I can't believe how cold it is today. It's really frosty outside, and I will apologise for the light already because it's what time is it, going up to 10 o'clock, and it's still pretty dull here, and my light has a blue tinge to it, so it's not very good for filming. But I did try to film it yesterday about 3:45 and it was literally dark, so I thought I'd try and do it first thing this morning. This is out of a little Christmas book that I've had it for years, and it's just all the info about the Christmas tree, how it came about, Christmas decorations, sort of a bit of the history behind them, which I always love, the history of like Christmas in Yule and how we've taken lots of elements from the past, like holly and the ivy, etc. There's just a little bit of history in that page. Here I've just put a little tuck spot where I've got a journaling card, and I've left a little bit of a page here for extra journaling. I've once again put bells throughout, and don't know if you can see the side properly. There's like lots of tabs, but I wanted these to look like candy cane sort of thing. And once again, if you're into jingling your journal, you can do. Another large tag which you can write on the back of these. Edith, I was going to call it Edith Mistletoe then, but Edith Holden page, one of the December ones. And I hate using my December ones because I just think they're so beautiful, and I've recently treated myself to another Edith Holden one, and that's for keeping and not cutting because I do like reading the Edith Holden books. These are lovely, the music sheets with an infant lay within a shed, so you get all the lyrics and everything. Little angel on the bottom, Angel Gabriel on there. Little pocket here with some smaller journaling cards and a larger one. Like I said, you can reuse these up year after year. Another large journaling card with, once again, lined space on the back for writing. Love this page. It's just got all different images of Santa and vintage children. Just a little tuck spot there. It just goes down nicely. Doily, bit of washi. This is the centre of the first signature. It's just one of the pages that says Merry Christmas. Done some more tabs. Another journaling card. Here I've just put a little side pocket, which I've used one of the envelopes which comes in the kit, and I've just decorated it up a little bit with some green cheesecloth. I have actually been trying to use bits and pieces I've got lying around, some green, that ivy trim, little stamp, and I've put in several cards in here just for extra writing. Another one of these lovely music sheets with an image on. These angels are actually printed onto the paper, which makes them especially nice. A wonderful tree, lyrics and music. I've done another couple of handmade tags in here, which I've just layered up with music, paper, a little bit of baking paper, journaling card and pocket, which does come in the kit. Little tuck spot here, and this is the other side of that Christmas book I've got, and there's just some writing letters to a magazine, I presume. Once again, some more history of the Christmas, the holly and the ivy. Another journaling tag. Lovely, these images are gorgeous. These images are just so what it says on the tin, vintage Christmas. They're lovely. Sorry I'm rushing a bit now, I'm just worried that my parcel's going to knock and I'm going to lose all my filming, because I'm not sure yet how to pause it and carry it on. Something I need to get my head around. Love this page, one of my favourite Edith Holden ones. It's just got some lovely holly, and for me, I love all, this time of year, I love all the natural decorations. I do bring a lot of, I have a holly tree in my garden, and I do bring a lot of holly in. I've got ivy, and I love real mistletoe, and I do love all the green elements of this time of year. I'm not so much a glittery, blingy sort of girl. I am a more of green natural elements, and I'm lucky where I live. There's sort of lots of woodland areas that I can go picking stuff up for my decorations for Christmas. I actually think now these are going to be my last journals I actually get out before Christmas, because I'm working on a few Christmas presents I want to make. So I think that will be me done for the year. Like I said, going away as well. Some more journaling cards, just a little red paper bag. Another pocket, journaling card, little coin envelope with a little bit of ephemera in. Flip up, flip down, which I just put a little bit of cheesecloth on. Oh, I do need to put another piece. I did have something in there, but I think I had one of the journaling booklets in there which I tucked in, but it's been moved, but I will put something back in there. Red doily, some more of this music paper, large tag with a little corner tuck, can't even say it now, tuck spot pockets, whatever you call them. Here I've just done some little pockets where you can hide in some secret little bits of notes or whatever. They just go in like that. I put another one of these papers from, I think the book, it's quite an old Christmas one I found somewhere, and it's got once again going on about various history of Christmas decorations, the Christmas tree, which the Victorians loved, didn't they, the Christmas tree, and some more little bit of poetry at the bottom. Some more writing paper, another pocket with a little card in, just a little bit more vintage trim. Another little side pocket here where I put in journaling card and some extra journaling paper. I said I did have quite a lot left over in this journal, so I decided to try and use as much as I could of it. Another of my handmade tags, which is I got these tags in the range and I thought they were lovely. They're just red and they just screamed Christmas at me. So I've just laid them up a bit with a bit of cheesecloth and some fabric fibres. A couple of tabs. And here I've made a belly band from the tickets. Just put another little card in and another little journaling spot in. Coming up towards the end of it now, so like I said, plenty of writing space on this. Another Edith Holden, and the back I've just, like the front, I've just put another little fabric pocket in which says he's up the chimney now, with some journaling cards and a large tab in. Just used this as a background paper, some more Christmas papers I had left to use up. But I'm pleased now, I'm starting to use some of this stash up. And it's quite thick, but it does actually feel quite nice and soft in your hand, and once you get your ribbon back on it, it does become a bit more management. Like I said, when you take out your journaling cards as well, it makes it a bit thinner. I think that's about it. Thank you for stopping by to watch, and I hope you're all getting ready in your Christmas preparations. I said I will be listing them both in my Etsy shop later. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good day. Bye.